Sexual harassment continues to be a hot topic across the country, involving high-profile actors, politicians, and musicians. But according to one researcher, it's also happening in the West, specifically in the river guiding industry. One adventure journalist says she discovered sexual harassment issues both in the park system and river guides for private industries in Colorado. Now, she interviewed dozens of women in the industry who say they're uncomfortable with treatment from guests to coworkers.
It's not talked about. Guides, both male and female, learn to just kind of go with the flow. You know, especially if it's your summer job. You don't want to make it a miserable summer for yourself.
Also new at 4, add a couple of ESPN personalities to the long list of men facing sexual harassment allegations. According to a new report filed by a former employee, anchor John Buccigross called her inappropriate names, sent her shirtless photos of himself, and started rumors that they were dating. Buccigross admitted sending the photos, but says he never spread the rumors. ESPN investigated the claims and said that it found no wrongdoing. Fantasy football analyst Matthew Berry was also named in the report. The Boston Globe also reports that several women employees say they were discriminated against when they got pregnant. ESPN has denied that as well. And celebrity chef Mario Batali now has been fired from the Chew after allegations surfaced against him. Former employees say Batali touched them inappropriately on the job. Batali has already apologized and even took himself off the show prior to this. He's also given up oversight of his website.
A flurry of sexual misconduct claims now hitting the White House this week. A group of senators calling on President Trump to resign after more than a dozen women came forward with allegations. Now, this follows a series of scandals on Capitol Hill. 3 lawmakers have stepped down amid investigations by congressional ethics committees, but some say ethics committees have a history of dysfunction dating back to the late 80s when those committees began an all-out partisan war. And they say it's largely due to a built-in conflict of interest.
Is it accurate to say that all of the ethics bodies that oversee Congress in some way are created by or beholden to Congress?
Absolutely. The people that sit on the ethics committees, one day they're judging whether or not their colleague has violated congressional ethics rules. The next day they're probably going on the floor trying to convince them to vote for one of their amendments.
For more on this story, make sure to watch Full Measure with Cheryl Atkinson. It's this Sunday morning at 7:30, only here on KB.